Hi, it's Mina, owner of Lamina Beauty. Today we're talking about obeying God, specifically the difference between obeying God and knowing God. Because, most say they know God. Most, we say we know God, but do you obey God? Do you live for God? Are you, are we living for God? So let's break it down. First of all, let's get into what obeying even means. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I went straight to Google, okay? And the first word in the definition is follow. The definition says obeying means following. Following what? Commands, rules, laws, or requests from an authority figure are conforming to requirements. Number one, you have to follow. That means, number two, there has to be rules and regulations to follow given from God, which we are following these rules set because God has the authority. This is basic, basic number one and two, which we are following these rules set because God has authority. That's very important. We have to give the Lord authority over your soul, over your life, over your mind, over your tongue. And this may sound abrasive to some who are just getting on this journey, but it is what it is. You're either going to give your life to this world, to yourself, or to God. Literally, that's it. Which I claim myself that I give my life to God. And I kept saying it, steady doing things that harm me, my body, or others around me. Because you have to put that into perspective when you're obeying God. You're steady saying, oh, I gave my life to God, but you're steady doing things to harm yourself, harm your body, harm others around you. I made this video because I've been on this health kick, and even on this journey, all I'm seeing is God. Eating healthy, cleaning your body regularly, cleaning your home, car, kids, dog, not over drinking, working out. Those are all things you can do to obey God. Although these habits can seem vain, inevitably you're honoring God. One, you're honoring God. Two, you're honoring your body, your temple. And three, these are not motivating things, are super rewarding things to some. These things take habit building, discipline, and concentration. Those aren't fun words. All things that you will need to be a faithful steward, though. The goal should simply be to figure out your formula on how to be a faithful steward. Amen. Obeying is a whole nother level of understanding. Although we may know God or say we know God, really, how could we even say we know God and not even obey? Not even to just reap, just to be able to flow through life. We want to flow through life. We want this to be smooth for us. We would like that, right? We would like for life to be smooth through following and being on God's team. We want to we want to have things come up and we are laughing at the audacity of the enemy. Amen. So this is sounding like a lot of work, right? I mean, it is a lot of work. I mean, but you're on the winning team. Obeying God is not easy. I only say that because, like before I mentioned, you're gonna have to obey on the days there is no motivation, on the days there is no determination, on the days there isn't an instant benefit, no dopamine. But having God at the forefront of your life, guiding you, holding your hand, God guides you, hold your hand on the path. And not only is he doing that, he already has cleared the path before you even began to step. A mighty God, an awesome God. There is no one or nothing on this earth that will give you all you need. The knowledge, the motivation, the clarity, the new life, the shaping, the transforming, and renewing of your being. That's what obeying God does. The peace that comes with not just knowing, but obeying God. You can't go wrong with obeying God, living for God. You can't go wrong, literally. No, literally, actually. You can't go wrong. Isaiah 30:21, whether you turn to the right or turn to the left, amen. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Isaiah 30:21, literally. God says, let him lead, let him carry the burdens, let him set the rules. You just have to obey. So I want to overall say this: obeying God goes beyond claiming him. Obeying God requires surrender. Obeying God requires discipline and a continuous momentum of action. God doesn't just want your words, he wants you to prove it. You don't just want God's words, right? Unfortunately, the way our hearts are set up, we want him to prove it. But guess what? God already knows that. He already knows that. While living for God can remain an idea shaped by personal preference, obedience calls for alignment. Alignment with God's will, even when it's costly. Are you hearing me? Truth, faith, childlike faith we are called to have is not just intention. This ain't no, you know, we ain't just calling out affirmations and yes, God knows your heart, but we are called to live for God. Show others, be an example, so our daily life choices must reflect trust and reverence. Obedience transforms character. Obedience transforms character, deepens our relations, and demonstrates love. Amen. Love. Obedience moves belief into practice. In the end, obedience turns devotion into a life that truly honors God above all. And I hope I was able to connect obedience to love, obedience to God, obedience to the love we can show God. And I hope you find more ways to honor God daily. We are leaving motivation behind and picking up obedience. Amen. Bye now.